Hello everyone, I Daniel D'Souza welcome you to another lecture of accounting. Today we are going to discuss about objectives of bookkeeping and what are the importance and utility of bookkeeping. And is bookkeeping an art or science? So let's begin with it. Objectives of bookkeeping. Now, any activity whenever undertaken is done with some objective. That is, there is always some motive behind doing the work. A businessman when does a business, he does it with a motive to earn profit and expand his business. A professional when provides services does with a motive to explore his name and gain a good position in market as well as good name and respect in society. Likewise, same rule applies here also. Today you are here hearing my lecture with the objective to either clear your exams or concepts. So, same way there is also an objective of bookkeeping. And these are as follows. To have a systematic and permanent record of business transaction. Now why did I said permanent? Because if any discrepancy or doubt arises in future, it can be cleared out with easy reference from these records maintained. Second is to know the profit and loss of business during a particular period. Third, to know the capital invested in the business on any particular day. Fourth, to know the total assets and liabilities of the business on a particular date. Fifth, to know the total debtors and creditors of the business. Sixth, to find out the total income and expenses of the business. Seventh, to enable a businessman to compare his current year's figures with previous year's figures. Now this objective is very important to find out the progress and to help in future planning. Eighth, to find out amount payable for income tax, sales tax. That is GST, and to get information for legal purpose. And last but not least, to get quick information about stock in trade, cash in hand, bank balance. Utility of bookkeeping. Following are the persons who utilize the accounting information. Owners. Bookkeeping helps the owners to find out profit or losses, the amount of assets owned and liabilities owed in the business at any time. Secondly, manager uses records of accounts for planning the strategy in decision-making for future implementation of strategies. Controlling and managing the overall business activities. The bookkeeping records are found most useful for government to find out taxes due from various sources. Again, these records are also important for investors to analyze and find out whether to invest or not. Customers can judge the financial capacity of the business and can remain assured about smooth supply of goods. These records are also useful for lenders to study the creditworthiness of the business firm with the help of which it assures continuous supply of funds. Importance of bookkeeping. Now we will see why bookkeeping is important. Why is it necessary to maintain it? So let's begin with it. Records. The very much important point. We all are humans and we can remember things for a short time. And that also only 20% of it we can recollect it. So to not get into such problem we have to maintain record for accurate information. And such record are maintained systematically and stored permanently to get access in future if needed. Financial information. Bookkeeping helps us to get financial information such. HPUCA is our profit earned or loss incurred. Our assets and liabilities. Stock at the end of year and how much investment we have. Bookkeeping is also important for business decision. Next is controlling, which helps in controlling the activity which are not productive. Evidence. Now this is why record is actually maintained. Many of the time dispute arises in business, and at that time these records maintained proves to be an great help as an evidence. Comparison. To be successful in business we have to win over our competitors, and therefore the records maintained over the years helps in comparing the figures of last year with current year so that we can take right decision and put our investment from loss-making units to profit-making units. And last, records are found great help for assessing our tax liability.